guys! So today I'm actually going to be reading multiple books. I'm going to be reading the Mr. Books and Little Miss books. I'm going to be reading 4 or 5, as many as I have time for. So I'm going to start off with Little Miss Sunshine. Welcome to Miseryland. We say welcome, but really, there isn't much to welcome you about. It is the most miserable place in the world. Misery worms look like this. And when the birds wake up in the morning, they don't start singing. They start crying. Oh, really? It is an awful, awful place. And the king, oh, the king of Miseryland is even worse. He sits on his throne all day, long with tears streaming down his face. Oh, I'm so unhappy. He keeps sobbing over and over and over again. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Little Miss Sunshine had been on vacation. She had a lovely time, and now she was driving home. She was whistling happily to herself as she drove along when out of the corner of her eye, she saw a signpost to Miseryland. Miseryland, she thought to herself. I've never heard of that before. And she turned off down the road. She came to a sign which read, "You are now entering Miseryland." Underneath it said, "Smiling, laughing, chuckling, giggling, forbidden, by order of the king." Oh dear, thought Little Miss Sunshine as she drove along. Just then, she came to a castle with a huge door. A soldier stopped her. "What do you want?" he asked gloomily. "I want to see the king," smiled Little Miss Sunshine. "You're under arrest," said the soldier. "But why?" asked Little Miss Sunshine. "For a most serious crime," replied the soldier. "Most serious indeed." The soldier marched Little Miss Sunshine through the huge door, and across the courtyard, and through another huge door, up an enormous staircase, along a long hallway, through another huge door, and into a gigantic room. And at the end of that gigantic room sat the king, crying his eyes out. "Your Highness," said the soldier, bowing low, "I have arrested this creature for a most serious crime." The king stopped crying. "What?" he said. "She smiled at me," said the soldier. There was a shocking silence. "She did what?" cried the king. "She smiled at me, sir," repeated the soldier. But why is smiling not allowed?" laughed Little Miss Sunshine. "She laughed at me." "Why not?" she chuckled. "She chuckled," cried the king, and Little Miss Sunshine giggled. "She giggled," the king went on, and he burst into tears again. "But why are these things not allowed?" asked Little Miss Sunshine. "Because this is Miseryland, and they've never been allowed," he sobbed. "Oh, I was so unhappy before you arrived," he wailed. "But now I'm twice as unhappy." Little Miss Sunshine looked at him. "Wouldn't you like to be happy?" she asked. "Well, of course I would, but I can't. This is Miseryland." "Come on," Little Miss Sunshine said. "You can't talk to me like that," sobbed the king. "Don't be silly," she appeared light and led him across the gigantic room that led through the huge door, along the hallway, down the enormous staircase, through the huge door, and across the courtyard, and through another huge door to her car. Get in! Little Miss Sunshine drove the crying king back to the large sign. Dry your eyes, she said, handing him a large handkerchief from her bag. Then, from her handbag, she produced a large pen. 5 minutes later, she finished. Instead of saying, "You are now entering Miseryland," smiling, laughing, chuckling, giggling, forbidden. By order of the king. You know what it said now? You are now entering Laughterland, smiling, laughing, chuckling, giggling, permitted. By order of the king. There, said Little Miss Sunshine. Now you can be happy. But I don't know how to be happy. I've never tried it, sniffled the king. Nonsense, said Little Miss Sunshine. It is really easy, she smiled. The king tried to smile. Not bad, she laughed. The king tried to laugh. Kidding better, she chuckled. The king tried to chuckle. You've got it. She giggled. The king looked at her. So I have. For I'm king of Laughterland. And as Little Miss Sunshine arrived home, there was Mr. Happy out for an evening stroll. Hello, he grinned. Where have you been? Miseryland, she replied. Miseryland? I did not know there was such a place, he said. Little Miss Sunshine giggled. Actually, she said, there isn't. And that's all I have time for. Thanks for listening.